Welcome, wonderful people of speed gaming, to a Link to the Past randomizer daily race. This is our first day back after a brief break during the main tournament. Today we have Fear Agent and Average Frustrated Gamer racing a Crosskeys game. My name is Lucian Greeth. I am joined here tonight by Late Bit. How are you doing tonight?
It's been a Monday I'd like to forget, but hey, we got some Crosskeys, so that's a good way to wipe the slate clean.
Hey, Crosskeys is always a fun time. We are joined by our trackers tonight, Jinxie Girl and Barrett777. I think we are having some technical difficulties with the tracker. I'm not sure if that is fixed or not, but we'll see as we go.
Fear seems to be cursing the seed early on with that file name.
You gotta love it. For those unfamiliar, do you want to tell the people what mode we're racing today?
Yeah, absolutely. This is Crosskeys, which combines Cross-World Entrance Randomizer and Key Sanity. What Cross-World means is that all the entrances are shuffled, and connectors, meaning locations that have multiple entrances like Desert Palace or Paradox Cave, can potentially link the light world and the dark world. So you could go into, say, Blind's Hut, find that it's the front of Desert Palace. You could step out of the left side of Desert Palace and end up at the top of, say, Super Bunny Cave in the dark world. That could be your logical dark world access for quite some time, which is, it can throw you for a loop if you're used to non-entrance rando where you just need a pearl and either 2 gloves or glove and hammer. It could be a while before you see that package in this mode.
Yeah, in Crosskeys, there's always prime opportunities for shenanigans.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you find an early moon pearl, because you will get the urge to go exploring in the dark world, even if you are not necessarily equipped to do so. So that could get interesting.
And then, so with the connectors on top of that, the drop downs are all shuffled amongst each other. So you might hop into the Kakariko well and be face to face with Ganon.
Yeah, so you will see our racers scout those holes before just blind jumping in.
All right, looks like we're still waiting on the start. Still doing some technical difficulties here.
I got all the time in the world. This is some nice, chill music to relax to.
Is this from the Zelda and Chill album?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, and Professor Renderer correcting us in chat. Fear Agent has started a Links to the Past Randomizer podcast recently called 216. So some free advertising there for Fear Agent's name.
That's interesting.
It's good. I've listened to a couple episodes so far. I've listened to the Gamma Chew episode and the I think P Train is the most recent episode. It just has interviews with high-profile members of the Links to the Past Randomizer community. Dan T, Gamma Chew, P Train. There's one other I'm forgetting. I apologize. I want to say Moogle Charm.
That is a slate of names. Definitely worth checking out.
I just checked. I was correct. It's Dan T, Moogle Charm, Gamma Chew, and P Train. Alright, the countdown has just begun, so we'll be getting ready here in just a few seconds. Yeah, and Jaxie saying in chat, we are still dealing some technical difficulties on those trackers. So we will definitely be calling out locations as we see them, but bear with our trackers.
Immediate divergence as a Sank start from AFG versus a Lynx House start from Fear Agent. And Fear is going to go with the fairly standard fake flipper opener.
Oh, we already got the back of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, and Sank is smack dab in the middle of Kakariko. One of the better spots for it.
Definitely gives you close proximity to a lot of entrances.
Looks like the Smiths have kicked the witch out of her hut and moved in. Well, Smith singular. One has of course gone missing.
And who knows where he is. Okay, so it's got a few drop downs so far.
Mushroom Spot has a big key to Turtle Rock. So if AFG can find a way to get across that gap, he can just go knock that check out of the way real quick.
So Fury Agent's going to show us a Houlihan play real quick.
Always a nice play early on in Crosskeys, or any kind of key sanity, really. You don't know when you're going to come across a shop and get a cheap pack of bombs. Speaking of bombs, the Crab is dispensing them freely tonight.
Although he is keeping them away.
Another Turtle Rock entrance.
I believe that's the front. Trying to see what Fury Agent's sprite is. I know AFG is Roy Koopa, and Fury Agent is some kind of Link. Ooh, early lamp. That's good.
Oh, Cackwell is at Lumberjack. That's unfortunate. Front of Desert, AFG's just going to go grab the map chest and scout the torch and probably chase one of these connectors.
Definitely. While you're here, see where at least one of them goes.
Just a measly $20. Torch has another 20.
Not much of note in Desert Palace so far.
Looks like Fear's going to scout the eastern area. Find a useless shop at Saha's. AFG has emerged at the top of Hyrule Castle. Oh, jackpot.
Mini Moldworm Cave, always good to find. Take a bit of a kamikaze approach.
Yeah, Batman strats with 1.5 hearts is pretty gutsy.
I love that Fury Agent's using the Zelda and Chill MSU.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Mini Moldworm Cave is unfortunately a bust unless you really like maps. Because we did pick up one for Eastern.
That's the rare. You don't see a whole lot of Mini Moldworm busts in most modes.
Well, Fear has found another multi-entrance dungeon. I stumbled into Hyrule Castle.
Well, AFG found mire shed, so 2 checks here.
Just 20s. 20s everywhere.
I had another 20. Ooh, nice tree pole. Alright, we found Ganon.
Can't complain about that placement. That is easy access. Looks like AFG is going to head west and finish up those lower Kakariko village checks. Another 20 on Fear's side. Wow.
This is the 20 seed.
Found sick kid, but no bottle to offer him, so he has nothing to say to us.
Ooh, Thieves Town. That's a good find early on. 4 checks.
Absolutely.
How many 20s do you think are here?
We got 1 check out of the way, so 3.
That's not a 20.
Huh. Blue male in Zelda's cell, so nice early find. Except when you're trying to blow yourself up in Death Warp, as Fear is trying to do right now.
The game's sending a message like, don't do it. Hey, outside of that early lamp on Fear Age's side, it's been a whole lot of nothing so far, and a couple keys.
Yep. Front of Thieves Town is a bust as well. AFG's gonna Death Warp out.
Ooh,
No!
there's... Oh.
Oh, that's a rough placement for that.
Well, we don't know how long it's going to be until we find that Moon Pearl.
Yep. You're gonna have to either connect to that race game door or bunny walk there with a mirror. So it could be a minute before we obtain that jawbreaker.
Man, the seed is... seed's turning into something so far.
Fear has found DM access. It's over on the east side right now.
Death Bowler? Yes, our trackers are currently having some technical difficulties.
Another TR entrance. This one has the goods.
Now, kind of a question. I'm not a super experienced Crosskeys player. Are laser skips in Logic? Or does the game expect you to come in here with, say, a cape or something? Hey, there's our first sword.
Got a pokey stick. Packet escapes got some value. Red rang and flippers.
Oh, we got a connector.
Chase it. Gotta chase these if you know the Moon Pearl's sitting at race game.
Oh, that's rough.
An introductory life lesson. Zora's got the real deal. Hey, another pokey stick sitting in graveyard ledge. Fear's going to take that opportunity to restock his bombs.
Definitely a good opportunity. Alright, so I think... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Another connector to chase.
Yeah, I think AFG went in this entrance before, but did not have the lantern.
Yeah, this is not one you want to try and chase in the dark, if you can help it. And we've got our first bit of bunny walking over on Fear's side.
Oh, that...
Fear gets a peek at a bunch of checks that he can't do.
Hey, the hunt continues for that entrance that leads to the Moon Pearl.
Stun prize, not that exciting, just $5.
I think this will be AFG. Yep, that AFG's lantern.
Yep.
If your agent found the other half of that connector he was just at.
AFG immediately wants to chase these flippers. Gonna go visit the man under the bridge.
People asking in chat, anyone who's just joining us, yes, we are having technical difficulties with the tracker. I'm not sure if they'll be up for this race. We'll keep you updated.
Just bombs under the bridge, and Fear has found Eastern Palace.
That'll be a good handful of checks for free agent.
Yeah, Eastern's kind of a divisive subject. Some people say dip Eastern when you find it. Others, not a big fan of that play.
I guess it probably depends on how early you find it.
Yeah, for sure. Small key to skull in the compass chest. I guess that makes skull routing a little bit less annoying. You don't have to go fish that key out of the second part and then go back to the front.
AFG finds a key that isn't a connector we haven't seen yet.
Ooh. Now the lamp does add some value to dipping Eastern here because it puts the big key chest in logic, so there could very well be something good in it. Well, if we find a mirror, we have found a path to the race game. We just got spit out at Swamp Palace over on AFG's side.
Excellent.
So it's probably a mirror hunt, would be my guess.
But where, oh, where is that mirror?
Could be right here? No.
I was waiting for it. Ooh, here's some cross key tech.
Oh, this is fun. Oh, close.
Yeah, this is not a play you ever see outside cross keys.
Gonna give it another go. Fear has found the top of Super Bunny Cave. Ugh. AFG says that's enough.
Give the old college try.
It's another 20.
The seed sure likes his 20s.
That is a Master Sword for AFG, so he did find the top of Hyrule Castle. He could just go blow open the Aga Tower door and see what's there if he's so inclined.
Trade 100 for a 20.
Yeah, another one of those introductory life lessons. The doorless shed in Kakariko is Swamp Palace. We will have to find and activate the dam to be able to get in there.
So I think AFG kind of followed what you were talking about. So I think AFG just peeked into Eastern, decided not to go through with it.
Yeah, it's a pretty divisive subject. I typically don't like to, but with a lamp, it's 4 logical checks instead of 3, so it does add some value. I think I would probably do it, even though we know it's not really anything remarkable. Okay, 45, and that has a big key to Meyer. Okay. There is Fear's Master Sword.
I think we'll probably be seeing some new stuff here. I think right now they're all just kind of like all over each other's steps.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of steps being retraced here. AFG sighs and commits to the Eastern dip. Fear begins his journey into Thieves Town, which is going to end in disappointment as well.
Is this a Song of Healing? Yeah, I think this is Song Healing playing right now for Fear Agent.
Definitely sounds like it. Fear just face plants in disappointment right on the floor of Thieves Town and then leaves.
Oh, we do have confirmation that Eastern is a crystal.
Excellent.
Okay, Jeansy Girl is letting us know that Eastern Palace and Thieves Town are the 256 crystals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we've got the back of Turtle Rock, so all we need is a small key and the 2 rods and a can of Samaria and Trimax Weed Logic, I think.
I'm not completely familiar with what entrance rando does to TR key logic. That may or may not be true.
I know it'll be available, I'm not sure if it's in Logic.
Right.
Logic is more of a suggestion than a guideline.
Oh, especially in this mode.
Oh, yeah, I said Turtle Rock. I misspoke. Thieves Town is the 5-6 crystal, not Turtle Rock.
I thought you said Thieves Town, but I could be mistaken.
Ooh, Fear Agent got the bomb jump.
Very nice.
And with the uncle's dying gasp, he gives you a compass to Ice Palace.
Jokester to the very end. Our runners did pick up a small key to Desert Palace, and I think Desert is pretty accessible. I think I'd probably go poke my head in there and grab those 2 checks if I was looking to stick to logic here. But Fear, as a lot of people know, just laughs in the face of logic, so...
I mean, what even is Logic? Ooh,
He's rewarded with an ice rod for his shenanigans. Looks like AFG is heeding my words. Half magic is very nice early on. Send another 20.
All the 20s.
But if you are the type that likes to spam magic, as I am, half magic is excellent to find early on.
Definitely helps take the... Ooh, get in his tower.
Oh my.
And we got a vanilla fortune teller. Or Kakariko.
More 20s. And a glove.
Gloves are nice.
Now, I have to imagine AFG is going to do some bomb jump shenanigans over here to get some more checks. Maybe not. Huh.
Oh, the gloves are a nice pickup.
Oh, for sure. An immediate scam under the rock.
I don't want to tell this guy how to do his run his business, but hiding your shop entrance underneath a giant boulder, not a good business plan.
Yeah, location, location, location. You're not going to get many people prying under a rock looking to get scammed. Gotta run your scams in the open.
Like taking vanilla into account, like just to access his shop, that doesn't really say anything in particular. You gotta go into the depths of Desert Palace just to get the gloves to get to his shop.
Yeah, if he took out a loan to open that business, I have questions for the company that approved that, because that is not a good business plan.
Both players technically in the same location there for a brief second. AFG found you back at Desert Palace.
Fear picks up his half magic. AFG's going to scout Desert Ledge just because. Nothing but a compass there.
We'll head over to Agina.
The cave formerly known as Agina's, now who knows what it is. Oh, the walk of shame. Do it. Oh, come on, it's a terminal point. Do it. AFG says, no thank you.
AFG's like, I'm not in the mood to walk that.
Yeah. I mean, with that pearl just sitting in the race game, though, you gotta figure there's probably more value than average in chasing connectors right now. Even if it is probably a mirror hunt. Decides to go rescue the old man instead. Now, Fear will almost certainly bomb jump to the DM room and get a few extra checks here. No. Okay, I guess I'm in the minority on this tonight. Oh, we found Blind's Hut.
Good. Maybe 5 checks should be some good value here.
Mini Moldorm was a bust. One of these big caves has got to have something. Hey, we can go see Sick Kid again.
And some money.
Finally, no more 20s. We got a proper 3 hundo. And another hundo on top of it.
I was waiting for another 20 just to spite you.
So the thief's house has quite a bit of money in it. Fitting.
Alright, and being up on Death Mountain, we got plenty of entrances to check up here.
Mimic Cave, which we cannot do yet. Another connector. Fear says no thank you. That is the long way around on that connector, so that's understandable.
We have an almost vanilla old man cave.
Yep, just backwards. An inaccessible mire. Need a hook shot or boots to get in there.
Oh, whoever finds that mirror first is really going to be in a... Assuming it's mirror.
Oh, they're in the same connector right now.
Fantastic.
The old accidental high five.
Sorry, I don't know why. I don't know that's so funny to me. Just walk out the door, just get like clotheslined by an electric beam. Want to get it? Too good.
That is certainly one type of security system you can install.
It keeps people in.
We've now seen both sides of Bumper Cave, so no real value in that connector. They both visit the same useless ferry. Neither one of these runners really interested in chasing some of these connectors that could be valuable.
I'm guessing they got some plans in mind, but said we're desperate in the hunt for that mirror or a connector that leads to race game.
AFG is about to meet the TR welcoming committee. Does not feel welcome and immediately bails. Both of these runners have the money to go visit the scamfish now. Should they be so inclined.
What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know what's worse. Paying 500 rupees and getting one back, or paying 500 rupees and realizing you could have had that item like 20 minutes ago.
I'd say probably the first one, just for how anticlimactic it is.
Yeah. Back of Old Man's Cave is the ultimate useless connector, right side desert. And Fear will take the walk of shame. I got a feeling this is something good. Chomps take a bite out of AFG.
Yeah, and those things sound like a freight train. Hey, another 20.
Told you it was something good.
I'm trying to imagine this Crosskeys mode from Link's perspective. Just Link's like, what the heck's going on?
I just swam into a waterfall and it's bone dry in here except for this mirror. So AFG knows where that Swamp Palace connector is. He can go get that Moon Pearl anytime now. But he's going to get the most out of his trip to Zora's domain.
Most being a relative term.
Remains to be seen, but it's most likely a scam. Well, Fear, if you miss this one, you're dead. And you're dead.
Really close.
That's unfortunate. Alright, Scamfish, what's today's special?
Oh.
A small key to a pod.
Well, not unwelcome.
Fear is uncharacteristically having a bit of trouble with this bomb jump. It is certainly not an easy one to pull off.
Where was that Swamp Palace connector? Is AFG heading towards it right now?
Yes. It was the exit to Spectacle Rock.
Oh, so close.
So this is going to give AFG the early lead, I believe. Fear says that's enough. Yep, there we go.
What is that bunny sprite?
Oh.
Let's go. Oh, boots.
Oh my. So that thing I said about the early lead could be in question now. You give Fear boots, the deficit's gonna shrink pretty quick. Scammer has set up shop at K45.
I think that's Dark Sanctuary.
I believe so. Alright, we are revisiting Sick Kid, and he has a little bit of love for us. AFG is going to scout this difficult to reach entrance real quick.
Oh, it's Hera. Well, it's like, you got 15 seconds, go. It's like, nah.
No, I could, or I could just walk into this house, which is not even a house anymore. It's a full-blown tower. Fear says, you know, screw the bomb jump, I'm hovering it.
Again, like doing Crosskeys from Link's perspective, you know, you walk into a house, all of a sudden you're in the Tower of Hera.
That is some alien geometry.
And Link's just looking at his map of Hyrule, it's like, what?
This is supposed to be a house. What happened? Oh, unfortunate mirror bonk over on AFG's side. But he's going to go ahead and pick up that pearl. Pick up his very shiny piece of trash. Nice bush pickup to negate that second mirror bonk.
Time to hover.
Now, show off those shiny new boots.
And a hammer! Oh, good lord!
And that hammer just made me remember that I am a clown, and they could not go left side GT even if they wanted to without that. So, but now Fear very well might go revisit.
You got the sphere, go for it.
Very nicely done.
That big key to pod. Oh, Hookshot Cave had the goods.
Yep. Who needs a hook shot anyway?
Yeah, like I said earlier, logic is merely a suggestion.
And Fear knows where the back of Hookshot Cave goes and is not interested in returning there, so back through the front. Oh, so satisfying to hear those dashes now after half an hour of just crawling. Paradox Cave is open for business.
Ooh, good. That's what, 2 connectors and a bunch of checks.
7 checks, yep. Castle small, that's cute.
Ooh, Saha.
Green pendant skull.
Got Bombos.
Everybody's favorite item, another 20. Oh, that is an excellent connector.
And another medallion.
Just collecting medallions right now. But yeah, this gives you full DM access. AFGC's Turtle Rock calls for ether. Tried to go back and open it, then realized, wait, I can't get up there. And we've connected to the Mire area over on Fear's side.
I didn't catch that Meyer access. What was it? Either. Okay. Alright, get the front of Hyrule Castle.
I mean, you got the castle small, you might as well. I think the logical implications of that small key just make it worth it. Even though we know Darkcross was nothing, you know, you find a castle entrance, you got the lamp, you got the small key, just go for it.
Might as well.
Yeah, Fear finds his good news, bad news situation. He's found a way to Swamp Palace, but does not have that mirror yet. I don't believe there was much to write home about down here in Hyrule Castle except for a mail upgrade.
I believe you're correct.
Fear stumbles into the arrow game and promptly gets thrown out for being a rabbit.
Seems pretty discriminatory to me.
I mean, it's a little difficult for rabbits to fire bows.
Hey, you know, he's got the money.
Yeah, he needs to be like the chest game scammers. Take your money, but no, you're not going to open anything.
So I don't know how much Fear has left besides the Zora area.
There's not much.
I'd be heading there now? Nope.
AFG not a fan of that exit that he just found. Turns around and goes right back into Hyrule Castle.
Ooh, Speed Gaming 2, rating with a party of 51. Welcome, everyone new. We are doing a Crosskeys daily race between Fear Agent and the Terrestrial Gamer. We are dealing with some technical difficulties on the tracking side of things, so bear with us. We're trying to... This is our first session back, so a little bit of technical difficulties.
AFG has found Ice Palace. Says no thanks. Even with Bombos, no thanks.
Thinks about it for a second.
Finding all the interesting connectors just came out of the top of Bumper Cave.
AFG says no thank you to that shield.
Yeah, shields are... yeah. If you don't get hit, you don't need a shield.
That's pretty much as good as it gets. And another 20. Yeah, sooner or later, we're gonna run out of 20s to find.
And Fear's revisiting Meyer with his shiny new boots, able to bonk in.
Ooh, just a little too slow.
And AFG picks up his shiny new boots.
Ooh, the swamp's small.
That is a nice reward for going out of logic. I believe these checks are out of logic due to the insufficient number of small keys that Fear has, but like I said, rewarded for it.
I think Fear has proven how unnecessary logic is to this game. Nice chunk of cash there on, I think, the Bunk Rock Cave.
Yep. Cutscene chest has... ugh.
Oh joy.
My least favorite key in the game.
In my experience, Hera Basement is always Schrodinger's progression. Because when you check it, it's not progression, but when you don't check it, it is progression.
Oh yeah, Schrodinger's chest for sure.
That's all 3 medallions.
Pot small in the Skullwoods big key chest. collecting good number of pod smalls. We just need to find pod.
I feel like Pod's gonna have something big once we find it.
That never happens. Oh my.
That is gonna be handy.
Finally getting some good fast travel options.
And Fear makes an almost complete run through of Meyer on his first trip here.
Yep. Just saves Viddy for later, possibly.
Okay, we're on AFG's MSU now.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a jarring transition.
I was like, this isn't chill.
Fear opting to immediately free the duck. Always a good strategy.
There's another pod
Another
small.
pod small. I can't remember who has which ones, but I think we've seen 4 of them so far.
That sounds right. I have no idea what MSU this is, but it's pretty rockin'. Okay, so that's Mario. I mean, that's the slide theme from Mario 64.
Oh, Hype Cave.
I think we're finally getting that mirror.
A lot of GT smalls too. That's... You find a hook shot, you're probably rushing GT. Heck, even without a hook shot, you might just bomb jump and go see what kind of spoils it has. Of course, AFG still needs that hammer, which is going to require a hook shot unless he opts to hover as well.
Now, these are 2 pretty top tier runners, so wouldn't surprise me if AFG breaks out the hover as well.
Thieves' Town is the bad side of Ice Rod Cave.
I think Fear is finally, yep, Fear's about to get his mirror.
And we cannot repeat what is probably being said on his mic right now. That's got to feel bad picking that up that late.
He's probably saying, "Ah, shucks."
We'll go with that.
Ain't that just a kick in the pants? I'm, of course, taking some liberties on that.
Yeah, for sure. AFG decides, you know, free green pendant, why not? Gonna have to bomb jump to light this top torch, but that is no problem.
Not tech you see very often. It's always cool to see.
Yeah, typically you come in here with a fire rod, but on occasion, you just want to go kill Mothula without bothering with silly things like logic. Oh, we're going to see B-strats. Aw, debated.
Ooh, Phoenix, this is Phoenix Wright cornered from the first game.
Very nice.
One of my favorite game soundtracks of all time.
Easy to see why. Moth is not playing nice. Come on, AFG. Use the B. Boo. And that is... We've seen all the bottles. I don't know if either runner has all 4, but that is... We've now seen all 4 bottles.
Alright, so I guess we get to play the game of trying to figure out what piece of music each of AFG's MSU is.
That is a fun little mini game to play. Fear picks up his Jawbreaker and probably still saying unrepeatable things.
Saying, dag nabbit. Oh, Furiation's coming in with that Harris Small that AFG did not have.
Could get interesting if he opts to chase it. And he's going to. So if you are on Team Fear, this is your opportunity to go get some coffee. There is a bee fight breaking out in the witch hut at King's Tomb. That is a sentence I never thought I'd put together.
Those were definitely words. This could be a big break for Fear if this is nothing. It's another 20.
Another 20.
Well, rest in peace to the sentence I was about to say. I believe that's Telltale Heights for the Light World theme.
This is a pretty banging mix, I gotta say. Like, I was definitely enjoying the chill side, but I can get down with this as well.
Yeah, we got Zelda and chill and game metal on the other side, so about as polar opposites as you can get.
Looks like AFG's headed for the Dark Shopping Mall.
You know, we were talking about like leads and stuff, but we also keep in mind that Fear Asian does have that hammer.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who put a portal to Meridia here.
Getting 2 Village of Outcasts checks together. One of our runners in C-shaped house, the other in the brewery. Dark Shopping Mall is closed due to no customer interest.
Yeah, it's been relocated.
Somebody left a face key in the library. What does it go to? Oh, thief sound.
Blind, it's kind of like try to sneak the key to this place on top of a bookshelf.
Like, nobody will find it here, and then somebody just runs into the bookshelf. Just accidentally finds it.
Yeah, so I don't know what this track is from, but I know in the NES mix, MSU, it's the Hyrule Castle theme, for what that's worth. Which is probably not much.
I'm trying to place it.
You know, I got the MSU. I can look it up real quick.
Just a $5 on the pyramid. AFG having second and third thoughts, but ultimately decides, yes, I'm going to scout the pod area. Find Spike Cave, which is not doable right now. Whole lot of nothing on both sides so right now.
Okay, I went and did my research. That was from Dr. Mario.
Should have known. Yep, that was the chill theme. But my brain just completely shut down.
I've never played Dr. Mario.
Alright, how big of a scam is the monkey today? Well, Cackwell is at Lumberjack, so this could be important.
Oh, I know this. Playing Smash for the past 20 years, I know this one.
Oh, AFG tosses that bomb a little prematurely. Gets sucked into his portal.
I find some powder.
It could be interesting if he finds himself in the Lost Woods again at any point. It's really tough to say who's ahead here. I mean, AFG obviously had that big head start with the early Moon Pearl, but Fear also has Flute and Hammer, and is just closing that gap up a little bit more as time passes.
Yeah, like in the immediate, in the here and now, Fear's probably behind, but Fear's been able to cover a lot more ground quickly.
For sure. Flute is just invaluable in Crosskeys. Oh, hey, Bomb Shop. To give us information we already know. Thanks for the confirmation.
It's like Fear's gonna go for the bomb jump, or no, it's just gonna hover.
Yeah, seems to have lost a little bit of confidence in his bomb jumps after that little misadventure in TR.
All right, and for the mere cost of one either, Misery Mire is. Oh, I know that's from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Also, Misery Mire is nothing.
Very nice assortment of tunes here. Desert Palace is also nothing. Well, the front door is nothing. Fear doesn't even bother hitting the brakes, just says, I guess I'm getting a compass. Another business with weird practices, opening a bar on top of a ledge in the desert.
We've got our pod.
Oh my. And I believe there is a potion in Fear's pocket, and even if not, I'm reasonably confident he can mimic Clip if he chooses to do so. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. AFG digs his powder out of King's Tomb. Oh my. Now this is one of the trickiest hovers in the game. Fear says no.
Yeah, because you gotta be able to change direction mid-hover.
Yeah, it's not so much an endurance test as, say, a Trinex hover would be. You have to time that directional change really, really well.
Okay, so AFG does not have that Swamp Small that Fear has, so Fear could definitely come to that one and knock out quite a few checks whenever he chooses to.
Right.
Ooh, Eastern Big.
Fear must have picked up a bow and I didn't see it because he popped those mimics right in the faces.
Okay, AFG is in the Hammer Cave. He's
And
going
gonna go for the hovers. Bari tries a last-ditch effort to mess with the plan.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Getting a big running start here. Oh.
Fear finds his Tempered Sword.
Love to see bacon. Anytime. Oh, the Arrow of Destiny. Is that vanilla or is it left side in vanilla?
I could not tell you.
I think it's left side.
Fear Agent's about to give us some vital key sanity tech here.
NMG tech as well.
Oh yeah.
That is the hammer yump.
Alright, so we're one key short of killing Helmser.
Nice heart containers to pad the old health total there in Dark Maze, though.
Yeah, not a whole lot that, as far as quote-unquote progression goes, but a Temper Sword and some hearts is never unwelcome.
Oh yeah, you will never turn down bacon.
Now, Golden Sword might, if you're really looking for something else, you might groan at a Butter Sword, but no one's ever going to say no to Tempered.
Right. Butter Sword just makes you feel like you've checked too many things and you're behind.
Unless you get that rare, like, Butter Sword and Kakariko seed.
Which means everything else is placed in a trollish fashion.
Yeah, Rando giveth, Rando taketh away.
Mostly taketh. Giveth just enough to keep you coming back.
Like, well, that seed sucked, but maybe the next one won't. And then it will anyway.
Pretty much.
Alright, so I think this is going to be Fear's first crystal.
Should be, yes. So I think the only other dungeon we've seen completed was Skullwoods, and that was a green pendant on AFG's side. Gardeners left a rock in the bushes last time they cut the bomb shop grass.
I'm just hate when that happens.
They need to be fired.
Ganon just leaves landmines laying around. Like, Ganon sends his elite troops, and they all fail to kill Link. But then a landmine just kills him.
Stop the hero of time with this one weird trick. And it's just bad gardening. Green pendant turn-in is nothing of value.
Villains hate him. See how one antagonist killed the protagonist with one simple trick.
Now, Fear did pick up an arrow capacity upgrade before coming here. I have to believe that was intentional.
Nice NMG kill on Armos and gets the red mail for it.
Oh, crystal number 1, hour and 13 minutes in.
DH Stomp says in chat about being scared to mow the yard. When I was a little toddler when my parents got Links to the Past, and I tried it, but I got scared of the guards in front of Hyrule Castle and did not touch the game again until the GBA version. I am not embellishing a single part of that story.
Nintendo has a way of making cutesy 8/16-bit graphics kind of terrifying.
So I feel like Fear is plugging right along on the seeds now.
Yep, definitely making up that lost ground, a little bit at a time. Can't remember what key's up here. I want to say GT. No, Thieves Town.
Thieves Small. That could be a big one.
Absolutely. It's a little bit bigger if you're Fear, of course, because you have the hammer to actually access the big chest, but still big logical implications nonetheless.
Alright, Chicken Hut. I don't think we've seen this one yet. That's the bow?
That's where the bow was.
Okay. We must have missed it. Or, Fear could have a different bow. I don't know if we've seen Chicken Hut yet, have we?
I believe I saw it on Fear's side earlier and just spaced out when he picked up the actual loot.
Alright, Barrett777, our tracker in chat is confirming, yes, that was, Fear Agents' bow. Alright, we're about to see some good old-fashioned IPBJ from Fear Agent.
Unless we get Samaria out of the first chest, which would be a nice troll.
Oh, I know this song, but I don't know what's from. Thank you, Retronica. God, the NES had a lot of bangers for the limitations of the system.
Oh, absolutely. And Fear did not get lucky on that first chest, so we are indeed going to see some IPBJ action.
Or maybe we'll just hover it.
That would be quite the flex.
It's like taking a hatchet to a scalpel job.
And we will get a look-see into the actual goods of Ice Palace now. As AFG completes his medallion collection.
Yeah, we're talking about banger tracks on the NES. That's usually one of my go-to MSUs is the NES mix pack.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Did you see Fear Agent go down the stairs sideways?
That's what it looked like to me. G snags his flute. So, productive trip into Mire.
Probably gonna put that flute to work right away.
Oh, yeah. Step right outside and immediately unleash the duck.
Sounds like a sounds like a slogan for some sort of like supplement company.
Waterfowl Laboratories. Unleash the duck. Are we going to get the old rule of fire here?
Oh, AFG's putting that Swamp's Wall to work.
Ooh.
Although he won't get much out of it because he doesn't have a hammer.
Right. Cold stare the old Bombos treatment to melt that shell. The puffs get a little bit squirrely. Nice cleanup. And rewarded with a red pendant.
Alright, so not much to speak of in Ice Palace.
Not at all.
But sometimes the risks you just take in Crosskeys. I wonder if we'll see a hookless swamp play from Fear.
Now that would be interesting. Fear definitely has options just because of having that hammer. Hookless Swamp, a lot of left side GT.
Oh, yeah.
Chat asking about PED, because Twitch chat. PED is still a mystery.
Yeah, and I am not mentally equipped to keep track of everything we've got to tell you if Pez is dead.
Yeah, we don't have a book. But hey, we know where two pendants are. Let's just rush the third one and then blind pull PED.
The Twitch stream. Okay, so this could be big, depending on what that big chest is. So AFG is not going to be able to open it.
Right. I think AFG is probably still ahead, but I like Fear's position here.
Same here. A little too far left, I think, for the God Pixel.
Yep. Spike Cave nets us yet another pod small.
I think that puts, not in logic, but Helmsor King is open for Fear Agent now.
Right.
That's something you don't see very often.
Oh, there's the hook shot. Just chilling in the attic. That negates a lot of Fear's advantage.
Oh, but look what Fear just picked up.
Oh. It's getting spicy in here. Fear runs full bore up the pyramid, sees it's a fiver, and just sighs and runs back down.
Sorry, I was thinking about that. Sorry about that, chat. And I realized I was also vague about what I just said. Sorry, I was vague on what was on the library. Link is suspended in existential nightmare. Oh, there it goes.
Blind drops his herbal stash, which we will maybe turn in at some point. Fear did, in fact, hover Hookshot Cave, yes.
AFG's about to give a nice 20 for his trouble.
Yep. Team AFG, take a coffee break.
So right now, this kind of boils down to how long it takes Fear to get back to Thieves Town.
Can't imagine it'll be too long.
I imagine not.
Fear has returned to GT, says, I don't need a hook shot. I'm going left side. But first I'm going to steal Bob's map, which is to Hera. Also says, I don't need bomb jumps. But you might want to bonk off that pot. There you go.
Imagine being Aga, like you're at the top, like, alright, there's no way you can get past this. And you just watch Link just walk over bottomless pits.
He's got closed circuit cameras all over his tower. He's like, how is he doing this?
Also, kind of a massive design flaw of Aga's tower to put all his ledges within bonkable distance.
Yeah, just one unsolvable puzzle or impassable, like, hole in the ground. Could have saved his entire plan, but nope.
Man, Fear is just flexing all the hovers.
Bomb jumps, those are for rookies. Oh, there's our third pendant.
And our castle tower key. Well, first one.
Yep.
Alright, so not much to this run of GT so far.
Unfortunately so.
Now, it isn't for Fear Agent, but we know that this, what he's doing now is all logic, because that hook shot is within reach.
And here's the real prize. And AFG saying, oh, could have had this 20 minutes ago if I could have hovered properly.
There's the Hera Big.
You don't want that right after Hera potting.
That could be big, depending on what's up there on that chest.
Yeah. Very clean ice Armos.
Ooh, King Samaria.
Oh, right back down to the basement you go. And we may see some more bomb jump trickery here to get these torches lit. Assuming Fear actually wants to go to Compass Room. But first, another coffee break for Team Fear.
I feel like I know this song too, but no fire rod for either player yet.
First order of business, he's going to clean house with that Bombos. Yeah, this one requires a little bit more trickery than what we saw in Skullwoods earlier.
Or you can just hover it.
Yeah, the hover's a little bit tricky to pull off with the, well, not with the blue cane to keep you safe.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah. There we go. Light it, fall. There you go. I actually did this for the first time myself in the group stages of the main tournament not too long ago. It's tricky, but it's not as bad as you think it is at first.
I always used to think the timing on that room was super strict when I was a kid.
So Samaria, a couple of big keys, and not a whole lot else going on in GT. But Samaria is always welcome for breaking the game. Fear has already done Ice Palace, unfortunately. There's our second castle tower small. Oh, that lumberjack. That Cackwell at lumberjack is really looming now.
Alright, gonna go ahead and kill Lamo.
Good call, it's right here.
Is this AFG's third pendant? Assuming he kills Cold Stare. I'm waiting for that. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Looks like we're going to have dueling boss battles. You were waiting for what now?
I'm waiting for the Ice Palace big chest to be something.
Oh, that's cruel. Don't do that.
It is my sacred duty as a commentator to speak evil unto any seed.
I thought that was chat's job.
I mean, also yes.
Well, chat mostly just wants mean things on Ped. I guess we have a more generalized commitment to cruelty.
Okay, so AFG's gonna have a slightly tougher time with Cold Stare without that Tempered Sword. I say slightly.
Yep, that is 3 pendants for AFG, so blind ped pull is certainly on the table.
Do it!
Do it, flute to 3.
Yes!
Oh, baby.
Let's
Oh,
go north!
yes.
AFG's a man of the people.
I love this.
Give the people what they want.
I'm kind of feeling Fire Rod here. No, it can't be Fire Rod. Skullwoods was a pendant. Fine, just give me a required big key or something.
It's gonna be a 20.
Aw.
Comment!
Oh, the commentator curse. I'm sorry, chat.
Womp womp.
But that was fun while it lasted.
If you're Link, you're wondering where you put all that fanfare into yanking a Red Ruby out of the pedestal.
There are quite a few of them in the item pool, but we've also seen quite a few, even before finding that one.
Definitely, this seed definitely front-loaded all of its Red Rubies. Okay, so AFG's about to get his cane, most likely.
AFG opts to check double firebar room. I believe Fear skipped that room because it requires a lot of small keys to be in logic.
What was that, piece of heart?
Yep.
Fear Agent gets his crystal for killing Vitreous.
So we got Shovel in play, Mushroom in play. Sounds like a whole lot of fetching in somebody's future.
Think Fear's going Thieves Town?
Thieves Town probably directly into that shovel check.
Yep. Okay, so this could be big. We're going to see what's in that big chest that AFT was not able to check. If that's like, say, Fire Rod, oh boy.
Yep. I think Fire Rod is the last big piece of the puzzle here.
Outside of a small assortment of keys, I think you're right. What if it's GT big? Well, yeah. Well, no, never mind. Ganon's and Uncle. Thank you.
They do have Bo. They dug it out of Chicken Hut on West Dart DM. Fear's going to pick up his hook shot here.
Getting
Crickets
harassed
are
by.
not playing nice.
Yeah, he's just getting harassed by those. AFG says no to the. Never mind. He thought it over.
I mean, with a flute, it's not that bad to get back here, but you are already here, so why not?
Do we need Titan's bits for anything?
Are we still looking for any entrances? I don't think we are. I think we found all the entrances we need. So mitts are probably entirely optional. Unless the fire rod is behind them.
Small GT.
Eh.
Alright, AFG's been spared the wrath of Thieves Town Big.
Yeah. It has some logical implications, but overall, kind of a who cares item.
That's assuming we even need to go to the top of the GT in the first place.
Yeah. Which the fire rod could just be sitting at Lumberjack, so not out of the question. AFG goes full arsonist and just torches the entire petting zoo. Torches a bunch of innocent mummies as well.
Man, back-to-back bosses, and you get the mushroom and the shovel. The seed's telling you go play fetch.
Yeah. And shovel is fortunately right here.
And we've seen the witch. I forgot where it was, though.
King's Tomb.
That's not too bad.
No, we dug the mitts up.
Alright, where's your head next?
Back into Swamp Palace.
Right. Now,
Okay.
this is going to be a whole lot of new info.
Yep. Got everything but the big key, so we'll get 9 checks out of this. 7 of which we haven't seen.
This is from Sonic and Knuckles. Sandopolis, I think?
I think you're right, but I cannot 100% confirm that. Chat did it for us.
Yeah, I knew it was Sonic and Knuckles for 100%. I just couldn't remember the zone name.
So what we're seeing here is a bunch of boss rushing and then just kind of hoping to stumble into the fire rod.
Yeah, DH Stom and Chad. If you think about it, Sonic and Knuckles is the first console DLC ever made.
Fear says no thank you to left side swamp and is going straight to the back. With as many checks as are still on the table, I like this play.
Alright, get ready to fight Argus.
Alright, Mimic Cave, which we saw like an hour and a half ago. And are finally getting a look at. Just money. Argus is such a good clean fight with Tempered. Nice.
I just got fact checked by chat. Killing my joke with actual facts and statistics.
Oh, chat, how could you? Well, if Swamp has the answer, it's on the left side, and Fear is not interested in it.
Yeah, like you said though, there is still play on the table, so it makes sense for now.
Yeah.
God, if I don't have this MSU, I need to get it.
Yeah, this is a jam.
Oh, you never want to see that.
Nope. That just adds frames. It's good for nothing but lag. I hope Flip Heel's not watching. That is his least favorite item in the game. If you're opting to go straight for Helma and save the big chest for afterward in case he needs it. But if Helma has the answer, well, why bother?
Oh, this is Final Fantasy VIII. It's the battle theme against Ultimecia.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, careful there.
Gotta admit, not a fan of Disc 4 of FF8, so I did not get to hear this as much as I would have liked, but it is a banger.
Yeah, I've never actually played Final Fantasy VIII, but it is on the PlayStation Now service, so I might give that a try.
It's some things about it get an unfair rap, but it is a good game.
I feel like it's without knowing anything about it. I know like some of the cliff notes of some of the plot twists, but besides that, I think it probably suffered a bit from just having to be the game that followed up Final Fantasy VII.
That plus there are some elements of the plot that are pretty weak and convoluted, and just a lot of things about it are just a mess. But it's an endearing mess.
Ooh, silvers.
Very nice.
Well, Ganon's going to be a GG when we get around to that. Alright, where to next? Although, we're on the subject of Final Fantasy, I will forever maintain that 5 is the most underrated of the series.
I can get behind that. And look, 7 absorbed pretty much my entire teenage period, but having replayed it recently, so many things about it don't hold up. Way too many mini games. Like, at some point, it became less about making a great game and more about, hey, we've got new hardware to work with, let's show it off.
Saw a good joke recently, like Squall being the most antisocial Final Fantasy protagonist, but challenges everyone to a trade card game. Answering chat, I have not played 14 for fear of what little time I have left in my life being consumed.
Yeah, at some point in your life, time becomes your most valuable currency, and MMOs just have a way of eating it all up.
See, my poison of choice was RuneScape back in high school, back in the mid-2000s.
Oh, that'll do it.
With that, but speaking of 14, though, I saw the director of 14 is doing 16, so that bodes well. Oh, we haven't seen this place yet.
That was one of the bottles.
Okay, so we have seen it. That's right. So we confirmed like what 45 minutes ago that AFT had all 4 bottles.
We had seen all 4 bottles. I don't know if either runner picked up all 4, but we'd seen them all.
Is this Sephiroth's team?
Certainly sounds like it.
Yeah, because that's Genova. No, that's Sephiroth's. I forgot the form, but this is the fight before Save for Sephiroth.
Oh, Birth of the God. Yeah, this is Genova Synthesis.
Is it Genova Synthesis? Okay. Nobuo Uematsu is just one of the greatest composers of all time.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not going to put the qualifier game composer. He's one of the best composers.
It's hard to argue with his pedigree after, what? It's been over 30 years at this point.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
And he's dipped his toe into so many genres and done a fantastic job in all of them.
And I like how in Advent Children, Umatsu said, "Hey, One Winged Angel is one of my greatest creations of all time. You know what it needs? Electric guitars." That is not a knock, by the way. Advent One Winged Angel is also great.
I mean, when in doubt, add some shredding. We're going to get a look at Lumberjack.
Yeah, 5 items. This is one of the last major item pools we have left.
Yeah, I think the game's definitely steering us in this direction, so we're probably going to find something here.
We're 0 for 2.
Oh no.
Oh no! Well, let's see what's in that swamp big, I guess.
Yeah.
Because AFG still has to go clear swamp, so that could place his advantage. We'll see.
Yeah, there's more incentive to full clear. If you get the full package.
Nothing but Swamp Big Key in Lumberjack. Or Cackwell, I guess.
Yeah, Cackwell at Lumberjack. But yeah,
Alright,
fortunately, AFG has not done Swamp yet, so he can knock it all out at once.
Yeah, if it's the big chest or left side, that is a big momentum swing to AFG.
It's probably left side. I think we both played enough rando to know it's probably left side.
I never. I always check left side.
I kind of weigh my options on a seed to seed basis, but probably 80-90% of the time I nope out.
Yeah, I honestly, unless I find the compass in the front of Swamp, then I might give a good thought about it. Which obviously doesn't apply in this mode.
Right.
Ooh,
oh no.
Look.
That. I think there's a good chance that contains our answer. AFG placed that bomb a little prematurely. Had to toss it away and pull another one out of his magical bag that holds all this equipment.
On the flip side, Fury Agent's about to show us that Hera Big Chest that AFG was not able to check.
Well, these runners are just cleaning up each other's messes right now. Nice hook dash Hera pot.
Oh, God. The Ice Palace Big Key.
Yeah, so for those not watching and just listening, the book was in the Swamp Big Chest, and the Ice Palace Big Key was in the Hera Big Chest. So, whole lot of one-offs that they're going to have to go and clean up.
And these are both blind spots in the other's mirror.
Left side is a bust. Trying to think of any notable item caves that we might be missing, and I'm coming up empty. –
Is Fear Agent saying no to the ped?
So it would seem.
Where's your showmanship, Fear Agent?
Fear hates chat confirmed. What is Fear going back for? Just a double firebar room?
I think that's the only one he's. Maybe that. And, have we found the key in Sour Big Key?
I don't believe we have. I think we'd be climbing if we had.
That's true.
Yep, no big key. Argus not playing nice with AFG. And AFG unfortunately only working with Master Sword because he has not been to the back of pod to get that bacon.
It's like Fear is cleaning up pod here.
Nice Ice Rod finish on Argus. Those Ice Rod kills can be a little bit tricky because of the lag that the Ice Rod generates in comparison to the Fire Rod. But AFG handled it very well.
So are you looking at Harmless Hellway?
Yep. There it is. Fire Rod in Harmless Hellway. I believe that is go mode. At 2 hours, 3 minutes, and call it 10 seconds.
The good news is AFG has been avoiding pod like the plague or something, so he's likely gonna be there sooner than later. Yeah, TR Big was a very early check.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have all the keys we need, so I'm almost positive this is, go mode for Fear.
Oh, Trinex is not playing nice.
Not at all. That is the most uncooperative Trinex I've seen in quite some time.
Alright, pulls it off with the last Fire Rod shot. This is a very rude Trinex. Is that crystal number 7?
I believe so.
If so, we can wrap up here in the next few minutes.
If we see Fear Warp to 4, that probably answers our question.
Yeah,
Yep.
looks like it. Alright, back to Fear Agents MSU. Good old CDI Zelda reference. It's the most chill Ganon music ever.
Yeah, it really is. Very nice 1-on-1 on Fear's side. Couple of dash pokes, couple of spins.
And one more slash for good measure.
Ganon playing nice so far, no warps. Very friendly Ganon. This should get a triple. Oh, didn't reload in time. But that's going to do it. Get your GGs in chat for Fear Agent.
GG the Fear Agent. Also, while we're wrapping up here, pour one out for our trackers tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. And Fear Agent finishes first on the restream with a racetime.gg time of 2 hours, 6 minutes, 59 seconds. That is good for 7th overall. For those curious, the first place overall finisher was Trey Spire with a 153.33.
Yep, second was Lin with 154.15. Third is R.D. Walsh the fifth with 155.23. Then fourth is Matt 7898, 156.06. Fifth is Wolfie with 157.37. And sixth is Mr. Ed 3 with 202.46.
They were picking them up and putting them down today.
And we are joined by our winner, Fear Agents, GG Fear.
GG. GG.
So what are your thoughts on this seed? I feel like it was kind of weird at first.
I guess. I don't. It if I only had done the backup pod instead of the vanilla big key chest, I would have been done a lot sooner. So.
The old pod key dilemma. Yeah, it felt like you fell behind a little bit early because of that late mirror, but you snagged those boots and hovered to the hammer and got that flute pretty early, and you started closing the gap pretty quick.
Yeah, the late mirror didn't feel great, but I also felt okay with everything else that I found. So, yeah, I don't know. I tried to break the seat a little bit after I get the hammer in that spot. I was really hoping that mitts weren't going to be as free as they were. So when I found those, I was actually a little disappointed.
Yeah, well, on the bright side for you, AFG has not picked those up yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, he also tried to grab that hammer out of Hookshot Cave, but did not quite have the luck.
Yeah, I don't have a lot left. I have the Smith chain, and I was about to go do, after pod, I was about to go do the Ag climb for the well. I skipped left side swamp. I think that was like my only conscious skip. Ice Palace didn't feel great since there was nothing there. But yeah, I don't know. It was alright.
Yeah, after that awkward Moon Pearl placement, things seem to snap together pretty smoothly.
Yeah, for the most part. The problem with sequence breaking the hammer and stuff was trying to keep everything in logic. Like I didn't head over to Village of Outcasts after I got the Moon Pearl. So I'd like Dark World access basically because I sequence broke the hammer. So I was trying to stay in logic, but I don't know. I don't remember where like the shovel and the Thieves Town Big were.
You got the shovel off of Vidi.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, when you get a powerful item like the hammer, it's always tempting to see how far you can go out of logic with it, but you
Yeah.
kind of want to stick to it at the same time.
Yeah, and then I sequence broke the pod area, and I got the Eastern Big Key, which I imagine most people's go mode is probably that Eastern Big. I don't know. Maybe Fire Rod. Fire Rod being where it was kind of stunk, just because, again, I chose wrong. So
Yeah, if you don't spend your keys optimally, you're gonna take a little bit of extra time to find that fire rod.
yeah. Is the tracker down? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've had technical difficulties with the tracking all night.
No, that's too bad. It's tough mode to watch with no tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. AFG's finally back in pod, so just gonna get a whole treasure trove.
Oh, so he hasn't even been to pod at all, obviously, because he just got the mitts. Yeah, I hard sequence broke that when I hovered Spec Rock Cave. So, and I knew that you needed mitts to get there, so I was like, mitts, be like Aga Climb, or you know what I mean, like be behind Lumberjack or be at the top of to GT. That's kind of what I was hoping. And then, I mean, they're relatively free, so
Yeah, it was still a big sequence break. Got you early tempered sword out of that, so
yeah, that was nice. Yeah, I felt good. Like I only had 2 keys at the time. I thought there's a possibility that pod might be a pendant. I don't know. I don't know if I'd change much other than obviously not choosing wrong. Like if I went to the back instead of the front, I think I would have finished a little bit higher, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
for sure. But hey, you played well. GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Thanks for the restream, guys. Thanks for tracking. I'm sorry about the trackers. And everyone at Speed Gaming. Appreciate y'all. All right, say GG's to AFG when he gets in here for me.
Well,
Absolutely.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
have a good night. Alright, so AFG making his way through College Darkness, just gonna get like I said, a whole treasure trove of items, including his tempered sword, his fire rod, his silvers, I believe, on Helma.
Yep. Got so many checks, he doesn't know which way to go.
I just want to say, looking at the tracker, it's impressive that both players finished the game with 0 inventory.
Yep.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That Helma, mini Helma's going above and beyond its pay grade.
I'm thinking like the Starship Trooper, I'm doing my part.
AFG with a little bit of an unorthodox setup for this hammer yump, but should work. Yep.
Yep, everyone gets results.
It can be tricky with those 1 or 2 frame taps. Holding your sword out can really help with that.
Yeah, Hammer Yum's one of those, just like the IPVJ and the classic Hairpot, everyone just kind of puts their own mark on it.
Yeah, for sure. Harapod especially, it's rare for me to see 2 runners do it the exact same way.
Ever since Philippot was discovered last year, I've stuck to that hardcore.
I think I'm still doing what I believe was just the original version that was found. So I mean, it works for me, but everybody has found something that works for them.
You know, we've been talking about how much of a treasure trove Pod is. We seem to have repressed all memory of the mirror shield being here.
2 shields, in fact. There was a shield in the big key chest, and then that one in the dark basement. That's
Pod
kind of gross.
Pod giveth and Pod taketh away.
Pod giveth even when you don't wanteth.
Alright, so after this, AFG will just have Trimax and it'll be done, right?
Still Eastern as well, because he dug the Eastern big out of the Bowlock side.
Right. AFG tells us how many helmets, you're not even worth my time. Oh, that's from Punch Out. One of my favorite gaming tracks of all time. It's Gusty Garden Galaxy from Mario Galaxy.
Oh, that's a classic. Armos will go down with 6 quick shots here, thanks to the silvers.
Yep, nice and easy. And just a quick date with Trinex and we're done.
Yep. And Laser Bridge is practically right next door.
That's handy. I want to say, without really knowing, this sounds like a Mega Man X track.
Sounding really familiar. But I can't place it.
A much more agreeable Trinex for AFG.
No kidding. A tale of two Trinexes. Gets a little sideways on phase 2, but no big deal. And as AFG catches his flight to Ganon, a reminder to chat, definitely give both of these runners a follow. They put on a great show for this return of the SG Daily races.
Definitely, it's good to be back. Make sure to give a follow to both my co-commentator, Late Bit, myself. And like, pour one out for our trackers. They signed up. They showed up. Unfortunately, technology can be a bit of a... Yeah, you know, it gets. But Barrett777 and Jinxie Girl on tracking. And with the return of restreamed dailies, make sure you give Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 a follow for daily Link to the Past content, on top of other games as well.
Yeah, especially with the Crosskeys tournament right around the corner. If you've enjoyed this format today, there is a tournament full of it starting up soon, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, I signed up for it. I don't have a whole lot of Crosskeys experience. I'm looking forward to getting thoroughly humiliated.
Having scored a pretty big upset myself a couple of years ago in the tournament, I will tell you anything can happen in any given seed, so don't sell yourself short. But yeah, it is a lot of fun.
I also signed up for the Casual Boost tournament. I'm just waiting to get into a group stage with, Theory Age Obscure Lifeform and,
Gamma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're using any kind of, algorithms or weighting or anything. It's just purely random. That's going to be brutal. But yes, get your GGs in chat for AFG. And that is a racetime.gg time of 2 hours, 24 minutes, 25 seconds.
Yep, and that was good for 13th overall out of 15. Between Fury Asian and AFG, we had Zruvian in 8th, TJ Maelstrom in 9th, Adirondack Rick in 10th, Drykian on 11th, and Keide Rukawa in 12th. I believe... Oh, never mind, that was... I thought I heard AFG join. Oh, there he is. GG, AFG.
Appears to be some difficulties.
Oh, sorry about that. First my mic was off, then I was muted. Man, thank you. How to full clear a C without really trying. Good God.
That was a bit of a roundabout Moon Pearl early on.
Yeah, I enjoyed that Moon Pearl. It was pretty good. I think it all went off the rails for me when I realized I had a chance to hover to the hammer in Hookshot Cave if I didn't suck at hovering, and then I was just very angry and started going to places.
Yeah, we saw you try to make a play for that hammer and just didn't work out.
Must improve at hovering.
Yeah, those hovers can be a real pain.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you did score that Moon Pearl well ahead of Fear, but those sequence break hovers kind of really closed the gap. Like, before we blinked and he was basically caught up.
Okay, did Fear get the hover for the hammer?
Yep, you got the Fear for
Excellent.
got the hover for the hammer and hovered the Spectacle Rock gap to get to Pod early and get his tempered sword.
Oh, baby. Oh, that's awesome.
Big flex.
That's huge.
Yeah, pretty much just put on the clinic of hovering.
Excellent. I saw him the other day. He was having trouble with his hover, so I was glad to see he got his hovers on and got big gains out of it. That's excellent. You definitely see the difference in this one. What a sequence breaking with hovers does versus not. Boy, after ice didn't work out, and like I followed the rule of, oh well, I've got the two Agasmalls, they must mean something, and then it led to a swamp big, which led to a book, which led to a skull big, which led to not. Come on, help me, send help.
We saw your thoughts on the Skull Woods big chest pretty clearly.
Yes. I had to let the world know that I did not like it.
If it's any consolation, chat was on your side for the blind pet poll.
Excellent. Got to get the people on your side. That's very important.
Yes, let me tell you, you're a man of the people. Fear Agent killed Moldorm and mirrored out before grabbing the pendant.
Dude,
he didn't mirror out. He fell off the ledge and then mirrored out.
Dude, with the new pod, you gotta be a man of the people. Fear, come on.
Yes, I think we all appreciated that blind poll.
Yeah, it seemed it seemed clear as the scene went on that it was a matter of where's Titan's Myth to get to pod to get to all the things, and would have been swell if it was behind the book, but not today, Junior.
Yeah, I was hoping for it just to keep things a little bit closer, but wasn't meant to be. But hey, still a good race. GG's.
Thank you much. Love Crosskeys. Gotta showcase it with the tourney coming up, so appreciate the restream. Appreciate you sticking around for me. Hope I provided some entertainment value with that damn book.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Both of you. Like I said, and you pulled the pad.
I pulled ped. You're welcome.
You're the real winner.
That's right. Never mind that I'm almost last. I'm the winner.
You're a champion among the people.
Yes, the people's champ.
But that was really good. Like I said, it's always rough when you see the pearl in the place you can reach, but you're just like, you gotta work out how to get there. That's always frustrating.
Yeah, I think that led me to really cover a lot of entrances, figuring a connector would take us there. And then when the mirror showed up, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and then someone just stuck arrow right next to it.
Yeah. Yeah, really, that was not what I expected to see there. Yeah, but definitely the big Sag moment of the seed for me was hook shotting to find the hammer and then crying a lot and weeping openly.
Yeah, that had to be heartbreak.
I was sad. I was definitely sad.
Especially after that wild goose chase from Aga.
Oh. It could have just told me no from the out. Like, gave me the single rupee, and then I was like, all right, it's gonna be nothing. Oh, here's a swamp big. Good luck. Here's okay, maybe not going to swamp worked out. Nah, all this, it was looking like maybe not going to swamp was gonna pay off when the book showed up, and nah. 191. That's a lot of things.
Yeah, when you open that swamp or that skull big, you can just hear Aga laughing from the grave.
I would if I was him. He gets enough abuse.
And you're like, see, this is why no one kills Aga, if they can help it.
Exactly. It seems like so often in Crosskeys, when you get those two smalls, you need to chase them, but not this time. Start with the damn well back there. Ugh. I forget, where was the shovel? Since that was the key to life if you weren't sequence breaking. Where did I get that shovel at?
On Vidi.
Oh, Vidi. Okay.
Which was like one screen over from the big spot.
Oh, man. Yeah, Vidi was at, right off of Old Man. He was at above Flute 1.
You gotta love it.
Always. Some days you get the bear, and I got the bear.
All right, I gotta bounce. You guys good to wrap this up?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for co-commentating with me. This was fun.
Yeah, had a good time.
GG's again, AFG.
Thank you much. Thanks for tracking. Thanks for commenting, and thanks for watching. I hope everybody had a good time.
For sure.